Good to Satit, I think the picture and the headlines don't fit. Because this
Why?
picture, we see the deputy leader of the Democrat Party, Kun Korn,
He was smiling.
yes, smiling, and then Kun Yongyut Vichaydit, the party leader of Pheu Thai, smiling, shaking hands, talking. But the headlines say parties now at core of ideological battle. They're doing battle, but here they're smiling at each other.
Oh, that's what politicians always do.
Uh-huh.
When they meet at a function like this, they
Yeah.
smile at each other.
But you mean really they are doing battle?
Right. Actually, we did this story because we have heard some stories.
Yeah.
We've heard about unusual mobilization of support in the rural areas by both parties. It's really unusual. It never happened before.
Yeah.
The Democrat even went to some former communist insurgents, former communist sympathizers to get the support. And the Pheu Thai party is also doing quite the same thing. They just mobilize people in anticipation of a future showdown with the Democrat Party.
Why
in
do
the
they
future.
think they need a showdown, a physical showdown at that? Why?
Well, all the political battle now will be taking place in Parliament mostly. We have the constitution bills coming up unless the government has not decided to drop them already. And we have this charter amendment issue that is also coming up. So the day of confrontation between the Pheu Thai party and the military or the elite is long gone. It's now it's them against the Democrat Party.
Does it mean that whatever verdict that the Constitutional Court will come down with, at least one side, one party to the conflict would not accept it?
Will not accept it, but it will be okay if the verdict goes against the Democrat Party. That the Democrat Party that could only prolong the situation a little bit. But confrontation will finally come to a head when the CDA or Constitution drafting assembly begin its work. So whichever way we are looking at it, we are looking at a major showdown between the both political parties.
So are you suggesting a new crisis is emerging?
It's absolutely emerging, and we have once we heard about the story about unusual mobilization of support, we went to talk to a lot of people.
Yes.
People in the upcountry, people, academic people, and even the party insiders. They all confirmed that something very worrisome is taking place between the two parties.
So we will need to be very careful in watching the next scenario, because if a new crisis takes place, then it will really be very serious, because this time the stake is very high.
Right.
Both sides.
We also talked to some military analysts and who told us that you don't have to worry much about the army and the generals at this time. It's gone beyond their responsibility.
Well, I hope both big parties, the two major parties, will realize that this is not going to be a very good sign, that they have decided to have a showdown on the streets, which goes against all the principles of real, genuine democracy. Because democracy means you are responsible in expressing your views, but not to carry out the mandate to the extent that you will have clashes that could affect lives and also the future of democracy of this country.